Hey guys, welcome to my series about how to deal with different students on a priority hour on Cambly. So today I'm going to be talking you through how to deal with beginner conversationalists on your priority hours. These guys are the biggest demographic on Cambly by far. They're honestly super friendly and you generally won't have any problem having a free conversation for hours with them. They usually have enough English to have a casual conversation on a variety of topics and want to practice their spoken skills on Cambly. If you're the kind of person that finds it hard to think of topics to talk about, have a small list of topics beside you ready if you're not sure what to ask them next. You can find lots of resources for this online as well. If you Google like conversation topics or conversation questions, you'll find some really great resources there if you're the kind of person who struggles with this. As a tutor, you have two duties. Firstly, to continue the conversation in a relaxed and confident way, and secondly, to provide corrections and short explanations for these corrections. Cambly recommends one correction every 5 minutes, which I think is a really perfect ratio and should be balanced out with some compliments too. Find where students are using tenses and vocabulary correctly and let them know what they're doing right as well as what they're doing wrong. So, even though most people do want some simple free conversation, it's really important to assess each student's needs to give them a feeling of progress in their lessons, because free conversation is brilliant, it's really great, it improves their skills, but during this time, if they're just having free conversation, they're often reusing the same vocabulary they've always learned, they've always used over and over again, and this way they don't expand their vocabulary or enrich their knowledge of the English language. So this is why it's always really nice to check with them what they're looking for from your class and give them suggestions about how they can improve. I always begin my lessons by asking each student, what do you want from the class? Most just say they want free conversation, but others actually reveal that there was a whole other set of things that they wanted to work at in their lessons that you might never find out if you don't ask what they're looking for. Some may want to improve their vocabulary, some may want to improve their pronunciation, some may want to work on their grammar, and it's important that you have some resources set aside for each of these things if a student says they want to work on something in particular. For vocabulary and grammar, I always use Ingu Daily News. A lot of tutors use this. Some students are kind of sick of it, so if they say they don't want to use it, that's totally fine as well. Most students find it really engaging because apart from just being an authentic text, it has a list of vocabulary, examples, so you can work on the examples with them. And then it has discussion questions at the end. So for a 30-minute lesson, this is just perfect. You have a chance to work on the vocabulary with them and then correct their pronunciation as they read the article, or they sometimes might want you to read the article to listen to your pronunciation. If a student says that they want to work on pronunciation, Cambly has some really good material on minimal pairs. These are perfect for your lessons because they allow students to really identify their mistakes and work on them. I'll be making a full video later on minimal pairs, so stay tuned for that. Overall, the most important thing, I think, is to identify the patterns of each student and try to use this as your teaching material. I've had students that work from TV shows like Desperate Housewives, podcasts, literature, music, you name it, and help them feel motivated by giving compliments and corrections and assure them that if they persist, they will improve. And that's it for today. Thanks so much for your attention, and if you have any other nice ideas for teaching on a priority hour, please drop them below. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't signed up to tutor on Cambly yet, click through my referral link below. Next time I'm going to talk about the one group I've heard tutors really struggle with on priority hours on Cambly, and that's the children. See you then!